person? What do they need to know in order to maybe one day realize their dream?
Yeah, it's interesting you asked that. I was just on a podcast just before this one that asked me the opposite. What would your younger self ask you today? And
Huh.
how, so very interesting flip on that. It's interesting as you're saying that, and I didn't know you were going to ask this question, but I would put my arms around that 17-year-old. Is it a 17-year-old
Hmm.
self? I would comfort that 17-year-old and say, do not be afraid.
Wow.
I'm with you. I'm
Mm.
with And I think, it's interesting that the very thing that keeps us away from our achievements and our dreams and goals is fear. Fear is such a crippler, destroyer of dreams and goals and accomplishments. And we all have them. We have
Yes.
fear. And I talk about it and Set Yourself on Fire. And it's interesting that in the Bible, the book that I pointed out to as being the most influential book of all time, there's at least 365 times that the book says, fear not, do not fear.
Mm.
365. And how
Wow.
many days do we have in a year? 365 typically, right? Isn't that
Yes.
interesting? So
Yes.
there's a reason why God in his word says, fear not, do not be afraid. And then
Mm.
assure that person that there is a higher power, a loving God that will walk with you, and be that person, be the person you want to see in the world. I would take that 17-year-old, I
Mm.
would put my arms around that 17 and say, don't be afraid, let me help you. And I think that speaks to the importance of mentorship. I have a mentor here at the conference, National Speakers Association. I don't think he'll mind I mention his name. His name is Jim Rohde. He's 89 years young. He's the second oldest member of the National Speaker, 50 years in the
Wow.
association. Never missed, I think, an annual conference. He's been past president of the National Speakers Association, Cabinet Award recipient. He's a mentor